Hey there, everybody. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Ethan. For those of you who do know me, I feel you. A few of you have been messaging me, reaching out as of late, and no one has really asked me to speak on this topic, but I'm doing so out of what I've been noticing to be a trend, is that a lot of the people who are reaching out to me all seem to have something in common, which is that they're dealing with very, very rough breakups. A lot of you are dealing with pretty rough breakups right now, and seeing as I've been through quite a few of them in my lifetime, I thought maybe I'd just make a video kind of touching on the topic of breaking up, breakups, and so on and so forth. The thing is, breakups can be tricky. Each of them have varying levels of intensity to them. You know, of course, you don't know it in the moment. In the moment, it just feels like pain. You know, nobody wants to get dumped. It's not a fun time. I know it was never fun for me. Even if it was someone I was in a relationship with that I didn't particularly love as much, it would still hurt to get dumped. You know, and I think that goes for anybody. And in the moment, you're just blinded by the pain, and it can be a little overwhelming. And I get that. But being dumped, going through a heartbreak, you know, feeling as though your relationship has failed and now you don't necessarily know what to do with yourself. You know, you feel a little bit lost, a little bit hopeless. You start feeling as though you may never love again. You may never open yourself up again to anyone that way. It's all just how you're feeling in the moment. But, sorry, excuse me, just a little bit too much orange juice this morning, I guess. But anyways, yeah, you know, as someone who's been through quite a few heartbreaks, quite a few breakups, been dumped, cheated on, you know, stood up on more than a few occasions, I can wholeheartedly say that no matter what it is that you're going through in terms of your relationship or your breakup, you'll be fine. You know, and I know that's probably not something you may want to hear, you know, but at the same time, it may be what you need to hear. You will be fine. You'll be okay. Obviously, it's not going to be right now. You know, you're still in pain. You're still hurting. You're still wondering when that relief will come. And that's fine. But just allow yourself to feel what you're feeling now. Allow yourself to feel what you're feeling with the understanding that someday, hopefully soon, but someday, you will be okay again. It's not the end of the world because you got dumped, or cheated on, or stood up, or betrayed, you know. These things happen. Unfortunately, these things just happen. And that's how life is sometimes. But believe me when I tell you, you will be okay. You will love again. You will find love again. You will be okay again. And it may not feel like it now in this moment in particular, and that's okay too. Just allow yourself to feel what you're feeling. If you feel like you need to cry, then cry. Don't bottle it up. If you feel like you want to scream, then scream. the more you bottle things up, the worse it's going to turn out for you in the long run. Especially because I've had that happen in the past for me as well, where I had a lot of trauma from my relationships that was never really particularly resolved, especially because of the fact that I was always bottling up all of my emotions rather than releasing them when I needed to. And I found myself in probably the healthiest relationship I've ever experienced in my entire life. And all of the trauma and, BS just found its way back to the surface. And so before you knew it, the things that affected me in the past, which I should have already gotten over, were starting to weigh on my healthy relationship. And it reached a point where it became a little unhealthy, I guess. My issues, my unresolved traumas and emotions and bottled up feelings and thoughts began to seep out throughout the course of this relationship that could have been very, very beautiful and very, very everlasting. So don't ruin something that may come to you in the future on the account of something that is affecting you right now. Let it affect you the way it needs to right now, and cleanse yourself from it. Resolve it for yourself. Because there will come a day where you will find something that will feel like a fairy tale. That'll feel the way that love is supposed to feel. That'll make you understand love songs and rom-coms, and will just make you feel like nothing else in the world matters. Except for this feeling, except for this person. You will find that love one day. But you don't want to find it and then ruin it because of what you're experiencing now. So allow yourself to go through what you're going through. You will be okay. You will find love again. And I can pretty much guarantee you'll definitely find something that'll be way better than anything you've ever had before. But also, don't sweat it so much. Don't put so much effort or emphasis on finding the love of your life, because I guarantee you, the harder you search for it, the more it will evade you. Allow it to come to you. Allow it to present itself to you, because that's how it happened for me. It just kind of fell in my lap. And it was the greatest thing I ever felt in my life. So allow it to come to you. Allow yourself to feel what you're feeling. Allow yourself to go through it, to resolve it, experience all of it in its entirety. And focus on yourself. Improve upon yourself. Because that way, when the day comes that you do get that fairy tale love, you'll be ready for it. Heartbreak isn't forever. True love can be. So just go through it and then let it go. Your future self will thank you for it, and so will your future partner, whoever they may be. But yeah. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to expand on this video a little bit more, if maybe you guys want to hear a little bit more of my own personal experiences. As always, whether you're feeling positively, negatively, anxious, angry, sad, so on and so forth, you can always reach out to me through any of the various social media links in the description below. I'll always be here 24/7, 365, because I appreciate you guys, and you're not alone. You're never alone. And if no one told you today, you look great. I love you, and I'm proud of you. Keep going. You've got this. Yeah. I think that's just about it. So until next time, peace.